Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back, baby. Yes, we're back. We got the boy Derek back in the building, man. We got most horrifying viewer confessions. Y'all still confessing to the internet. What world are we living in today? I'm just playing. Oh, man, it's time to judge. You know? Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it in with a thumbs up.
Also, we want to give a shout out to the comment of the day.
Shout out to you.
We highly appreciate it. But let's get it, baby. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
You know, in this life, no one's perfect. We've all made mistakes, have our secrets. Some of them definitely a lot worse than others, but we still all have them. And the other day I put up a community post asking y'all to confess to some of these secrets. So, you know what we doing? Today, ladies and gentlemen, we back with some more confessions sent in by you guys. And y'all really outdid yourselves this time. Because y'all managed to not only get weirder, but also more captivating. Like, I'm proud of y'all. Definitely a lot more weird though. Just like last time, I'll put one of my own confessions in the video, but instead of it being at the end, it'll be in a random spot of the video. That way y'all could guess which one it is. You know what I mean? That's pretty fun. All right, that was pretty much everything I had to go over. So without further ado, I in a bush and a homeless guy ate it.
Huh?
This is the very first one. The very first one. I have a secret Discord account where I pretend to be a girl. I've had it for months now and people won't stop texting me. I just enter spicy Discord server, if you know, you know, and just have to wait for people to DM me. I give them a little free trial, then I let them Venmo me for some more quality time. Again, if you know, you know. I almost had enough to get a new PC so I can play Helldivers with the homies. One time, some guy wanted me to call him with my camera on and have some fun. But little did I know, he was a 40-year-old man who was into some pretty messed up stuff. He texted me weird stuff like, I want to see you force yourself to violate, and I want you to cut my name onto your hand. What the and that immediately made me disturbed and I deleted the account altogether. What makes it even worse is that this dude is still not banned from the server I was in since the Discord moderation sucks. Now I have a lot of cash and a really disturbing image of a 40-year-old wearing tight boxers. Anyway, me and my little brother love your content, and you, of course. Keep it up. This story went from a strange side hustle to one of them animated horror stories real quick. Every time I hear about stuff like this, it just blows my mind. There's people out there who are really like, why would you want to see that? There is something funny that came out this story though, because after that last sentence, I know every single little brother watching this with their older brother right now is looking at him like, what the OMG, Derek, hey, I'm actually such a big fan, LOL. Anyway, my confession's kind of awkward and low-key embarrassing. So maybe like 2 weeks ago, me and my boyfriend were at his place watching a movie. And you know how that goes with couples. We ended up doing something without protection. After a while, I took a test and turns out I'm pregnant. When I told him, he kind of like distanced himself from me. I don't know if he's scared or just doesn't want to deal with his actions. Maybe both. I haven't told my parents yet, but I know I have to soon. And if I don't, it'll show either way. I don't want to abort it. It just feels wrong to be honest, so I'm keeping the baby. Crazy, I know. But like, what do you think I should name the baby? Anyways, thanks for listening. At least I got it off my chest. Smiley face. Oof. That was a lot. Well, I'm sorry about what happened, truly. But just remember though, for as tough as it gets and as heartbreaking as it is, if the dude does decide to stay away, you can always stick that child support on. There ain't no running from that. But congratulations, I'm sure you'll be a great mother. And I mean that for you. You might as well name the kid Derek if you asking me. And if it's a girl, of course, Derica. I wish you the best. If you do name the baby Derek, tag me on IG. I hope you and the father work things out. One time I got involved with my homie's girl.
Got involved what? But it is sad though. At the end of the day, hopefully he steps up and takes responsibility. He was responsible enough to pull it. You know what I'm saying? He'd be responsible to take care of what you know what I'm saying? You want to pull out, so be, you know.
And the father work things out. One time I got involved with my homie's girl. What? And used to give him relationship advice on how to keep her whenever he complains about her. It was wrong, but I'm just glad we don't talk anymore. Yeah, I'm glad y'all don't talk.
There's a lot of dudes like that,
You are
though.
a horrible friend.
Glad
Feel
y'all don't
guilty.
talk about
It's
me.
already rude to not talk to your man's ex, but get it with them while they're together? They got a place for people like you, bro. My confession.
What
So
you
I'm
said?
Muslim and it's currently Ramadan. Hey, shout out to my Muslim viewers. This happened on the 15th of February, and it was a gosh dang hot day in South Africa. Like hell. And I saw this homeless dude who wanted something to drink. So I go and buy him a water, and he gives me the most disgusted look in his life and says, "Bitch, I was expecting alcohol." And something in me snapped. I then slammed his head against the car and he was knocked out cold. Listen, I don't like people who are ungrateful. Anyways, huge fan of you, mate, and love from South Africa. Now this one really strikes close to home for me because I've had my own negative experience with a homeless dude. Yeah, one day I was at the mall and I seen this homeless guy sitting outside. And you know, I have a heart. I felt bad. So I go up to him, I say, "Hey man, you want something to eat?" Because you know, the rule is you buy them food. You don't give them money so they don't go buy drugs with it. That's the rule. So I ask him and he says, you know, he just got off a high, so he was still a little slow. He says, "Yeah, man." So I run into a spot, and another tidbit of information, this was me at my brokest, so I got this dude where I could. A burger and a drink. So I come out, give him the food, and the guy takes it no problem. But as I'm about to turn around and leave, I see this guy get ready to say something to me. So I'm thinking, oh, he's about to say thank you. The guy looks at me, looks at the bag, then looks at me again and says, "Hey man, you ain't get me no fries?" That pissed me off so much. It's not even about it.
He wanted the whole combo, Derek. He wanted the whole combo.
Dang.
I ain't gonna hold you. Low-key might have been cheaper to just get the fries with the combo. If you just bought the burger and the drink separately, unless you go into a Shake Shack or something where you gotta
We
buy
don't know
it.
where he got the burger from.
Or Five Guys, you know what I'm saying? But if you went to a McDonald's, it would have been cheaper to get it. You know? As a combo. But if it's different, if it ain't at a spot, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you could be grateful.
I have seen homeless people and been wanting, like, prefer to give food. One guy, he always be at a location where, like, ain't no way you gonna be able to give him no food. Because ain't no way to go. You know which one I'm talking about? It's he on the exit. There's no way to get him food to that exit. Unless you circle all the way back, and it's just too much. You're going way far out your way if you're trying to get him some food. Other ones I've seen, you know what I'm saying? Even if I see a brother or a young lady struggling, I might like somewhere and like, hey, it be on me to be like, hey, I'll take care of it. You know what I'm saying? We have did that a couple times. We just took care of it, but I'd be damned if I decide to buy somebody something and they'd be like, that's it. What would you say, C? Cause I know it'll hit you in your core. You be like, you motherfucking ungrateful son.
No, I wouldn't be like that.
What you do?
No.
You go back and give him some more?
I'm gonna get you what I don't like talking about that. I get what my heart desires in that moment.
Thank you. Like, I'm fine with not getting a thank you. Normally when I do this kind of stuff, the most I get is like a low grateful grumble anyways. But I went on my way to get you a burger and a drink, and you go ask me for a side, motherfucker? I almost took my burger back. I'm not even joking. It's New York. I'll find a more appreciative homeless person within 5 minutes. Literally. Could have took the burger, went around the corner. Here you go. So yeah, bruh. I get why you knocked them out. I used to eat actual cat poop as a kid, straight from the litter box, for a week. My family still makes fun of me for it. I am so sorry to those of you eating right now. Bro, this is disgusting, but I can't even blame you, bro. Your parents are to blame. They let you do this for a week. Do you know how long a week is? I understand the first time, you know, maybe they weren't paying attention. But on the third or fourth day, you telling me that they ain't care, they ain't think to move the litter box? They were just like, honey, look. Timmy's eating cat again.
And doing
Either
it,
that's
but
Don't
still,
the little
are they
ball
not?
got like a little sand thing? You eating that too because it's stuck to the doo-doo. And so when they went to dig up the cat poop,
It's like, where is it? Well, you eating all of it or just a little piece of it?
There's a little
Just a little
nibble.
nibble. Like, ew.
It's a lie, or you have horrible parents, bro. Not really a confession
bro.
for myself, but I'm curious as to how many entries you get that are just, I goon to you, twin. Well, enough to the point where I will be removing the ability to type the sequence goon to you, cause y'all are tripping. So I woke up and I wanted to pee, but my brain was still half asleep, and I believe you already know what's going to happen. I really don't. So I woke, ventured to my bathroom, and let it rip. Then I fully woke up. I looked down, and I didn't see my toilet. I saw my brother. Matter of fact, I wasn't even in the bathroom. I was on the side of his bed peeing on his face. Okay. Never spoke to me since. You just R. Kelly'd your brother. You gonna try and call this junk an accident? Cap. This had to have been some form of subconscious revenge.
Unless
had to. I feel really bad for your brother, man. He was probably dreaming he was under a waterfall or something. Then it started tasting real salty. You should apologize, bro. Why does literally almost all of my high school have a form of STD? Where are they getting it from? Who is infecting the youth? Do you know? Why are the freshmen being inflicted with these diseases? Can you provide a clue as to why? Thanks. A concerned student. Well, if everyone's getting them and you not, and it sounds to me like someone's not getting invited to the parties. I deep fake nudes of celebs and classmates. Whoa. Yeah, this just isn't cool. Like, I'm sure you haven't told anyone this before because it's weird. So they can never give you proper advice. But let me give you some older brother advice. Cut the shit out. Cut it out. Please. This is weird. That's weird. Like, put yourself in their shoes. Would you want someone putting your face or your mom's face or one of your siblings' face on someone else's body? Like, come on, bro. That is very Stop. Weird. It's weird, it's gross, and it's illegal, bro. So I'm out of snitch. So. This next one's titled, I think I might be racist to black people. This ought to be a doozy. For reference, I'm an Asian woman living in Asia, Filipino living in the Philippines. So we don't normally see black people here. Closest thing is those of us with darker complexion. If you're aware of Asian beauty standards, you know, the whiter, the better. And with being middle class, I mostly talk with those with lighter skin because middle to upper class here are mostly like that because they are usually mixed or can afford whitening. And those below middle class, yeah. Now, surprisingly, this isn't why I'm racist. Maybe it's a subconscious thing, but no. I'm just saying that for context so you know I barely talk to those with a darker complexion. I'm thinking I'm racist because I would never date a black man because they remind me of my dad. Guys with a darker complexion are on thin ice because here in the Philippines, they're usually short and skinny as hell. But my dad is the opposite. He has more similarities physique-wise with a black guy, and that makes me uncomfortable. Every time I think of dating a black guy, it's like dating my dad. Black girls get hit though, hello. Anyway, am I racist?
Black girls, what?
Dating my dad. Black girls get hit though, hello. Anyway, am I racist? Maybe me being scared of men makes this worse low key. Love your vids. Okay, first.
Shut the yeah, you are. At this point, I'm sure you listen to K-pop instead of just listen to hip hop. Oh, what you think?
I really don't care.
Yeah, it really don't. Like, you see shit, you just like, what's new? You know what I'm saying? At this point, just like, what's new, bro?
First of all, I would definitely be having second thoughts on going to the Philippines. But are you racist? Yes, maybe, probably. Look, not like in a traditional sense. Like, I don't think you out here burning crosses. But you said you don't think you date a black guy because they look like your dad. I'm confused. Do they all look like your dad? Like you said your dad is the opposite of short and skinny, right? So does that mean you think all black guys are just buff and tall? You know they don't all look like Terry Crews, right? Like, do you watch movies? Are you on social media? Have you seen the Baby and KD? Two completely different bills, two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. And don't be shocked when I tell you this. They're both black. So that's something you could definitely think about. Your country, though? Definitely racist. Ironic, I know, I'm American. No offense to my Filipinos, but the whiter the better is a crazy motto.
But you know, that's in a lot of Asian countries though. That's like, I've looked at videos and I've seen some things, you know what I'm saying, and they do be talking about the Asian beauty standard. You know what I'm saying? They have you heard about like the collarbone thing? The bigger the dip, the better you are. So with the collarbone dip, it's like they be wanting to be able to see, and then it's something all with the waist thing, and if you can wrap your.
They be wanting to see what?
It's like dip in, like the deeper your collarbones. I swear, and then something with the waist. The waist thing. I think if you could fit your hands around your waist a certain way.
Oh, okay.
Your arms around your waist. I was like, oh shit.
What you like?
Something like that, but you got to be able to connect it. It's like you got to be able to connect your hands.
Where am I connected? How can I even connect?
I swear.
I don't know, child. That's not my business.
It's like you can. I swear, I seen it. I said, "Oh, y'all," and then the fairer the skin, or AKA the whiter the skin, the better. It's just crazy.
And very well. Could you imagine I was out there and I decided to go to the beach and then I come back to the hotel and suddenly all the light-skinned Filipinos looking at me funny like, bro, we was just cool. What happened? So yeah, I'm in no rush to go there. And you're most likely racist. I cheated on my boyfriend with his cousin, and when he found out, all I could think about was how I couldn't see his cousin anymore because he told everyone in the family that I cheated. You are heartless. So I was at my friend's house, and my friend is genuinely a freak. Not like, yeah, I would crack, jokingly freak. A freak. Like when he grows up, he's probably gonna have a restraining order. We were hanging out, playing El Cinco, and he offers to make me a sandwich. I say, yeah, because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I see this man's peanut butter jar, and I lose my appetite immediately. I make an excuse to go home and I ghost him for like a week. We still homeboys now, but it's not the same. Also, there's a rumor he stole his girl's socks from the locker room, and when she got them back, they had crust. Love your videos. Please don't go bald. Yo, what did he do to the peanut butter, bro? What did he do to the peanut butter, bro?
Yeah,
man, just cut this dude off. You just told me you think he gonna have a restraining order and you can't even keep a freaking jar of Jiffy around him? Cut him off before it's too late, bro. You can't even trust him to make you a sandwich. I told my ex I was polyamorous so she'd break up with me. LMFAO. Is this the method? Someone try it out and let me know if it works. Comment down below if it works. Back at elementary school, like 3rd or 4th grade, we had a new student who was an immigrant from South Korea. On his first day, he was talking to his mom in Korean, which I thought was Chinese, and I said, Konnichiwa. That's not even Chinese, bro. He said, what? I asked him, can you teach me how to speak Chinese? And he said, I'm not from China, I'm from Korea. And my asked him, how did you get out of North Korea? He dead moved away the day after, and I have no clue if my racist will have caused it. Talking about some you have no clue, bro. You know it was you. You know. I put my pubic hair in my ex-friend's food because she made the entire friend group turn against me and told my ex-boyfriend of almost 2 years that I cheated on him. Because in freshman year, she was mad at me for becoming friends with the dude she liked, and she thought I liked him. I liked her best friend. F her and F them. That's why she can't keep a boyfriend longer than 3 months. Ooh, you know what? I ain't even mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Some of y'all may think it's gross, but come on, y'all. She over here lying on you, making you lose friendships and relationships. The least she deserves a bit of an extra topping on her next meal. That's calm. Honestly, this may sound gross, but if it was up to me, I would have found a way to put the whole bush in there. That's all I'm saying. We'll file for a few and mix it into a surprise smoothie for her, so she want to be taking away all my friends and stuff. But yeah, screw her. That's why she can't even keep a boyfriend longer than 3 months.
3 months.
I have a mad.
You got any confessions you need to get off?
Not my own personal confessions.
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I
So
could
technically, it's not a confession because it's not even has nothing to do with me.
I got one like when we was in junior high, like 7th or 8th grade. I think it was 7th grade. We mainly used to do it. So they used to sell like at lunch, sell lemonade, right?
Is this your confession?
I did it too. I participated.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us
too.
the story. Make it quick.
I am.
Okay,
You interrupted me.
Okay, go ahead.
So they during lunch they used to sell lemonade, pink lemonade, 5. It was just 5 pink ass lemonade. You didn't want no milk. You want the lemonade.
Lemonade.
They used to sell it for like I think $1.50
That's high, but okay.
for a cup.
That's still high. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what we used to do, if you went and got it, you kept it on you.
Tell us the thing.
I am.
Oh, okay. Come on. My bad.
Again, if you went and bought your pink lemonade,
You kept it on you.
You kept it on you.
Okay.
Don't get your ass off. Don't put your tray down and put your plate down. They gonna fuck with your drink. So how they used to fuck with your drink. And some people used to be like, I ain't gonna put no ice in my shit. I said, you're fucking up. So what people used to do, I've done it too. They get a salt packet. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, okay.
You pour the salt packet in the drink. Stir it up. Then the people who didn't have ice used to come back. They never knew. The ones who did have ice, the ice is now melted. And so they're supposed to be like, oh man, you know, forward. And nobody ever said who. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Well, it ain't bad.
It just
I thought that was
or
funny.
some people used to do like other things. They used to say, for instance, you go. I think they used to sell cookies too. People used to spit on other people's cookies. So if you had one on your tray there, and it was like chocolate chip cookies.
Oh.
And they'll spit on your cookie. You come back, you don't even know. So you might be eating, or somebody say, "Hey, let me get a fry." You don't give a fry there on your fry.
Okay, yeah.
That was a little Look crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't have any confessions of my own.
You ain't never did no stuff like that.
I'm not trifling like
But
that.
you know, other people do used to be like, "Hey, can I get a fry?" They spit on their own fry too. They be like, "Can I get a fry?" Yeah, you can.
Like stuff like that. No, I've never done that, but I'm saying stuff like that I've seen people do. But like spitting on other people's food.
Yeah, they be
That's
like, "Oh,
crazy.
so you gonna be like that?" They be like, I'm like, "You got." We used to have a lot of fights though.
Massive crush on came from the amazing digital circus. I've read smut fan fictions of him, written some of my own that will never see the light of day. I have an entire sketchbook dedicated
He
to
said Amazing Digital Circus.
longer than 3 months. I have a massive crush on came from the amazing
I got us playing. I have us planning to do Amazing Digital Circus.
Planning.
If y'all want to see us do those, let us know in the comments.
digital circus.
We're
I've
behind
read
the
smut
wheel.
fan fictions of him, written some of my own that will never see the light of day. I have an entire sketchbook dedicated to drawing NSFW of him.
Woo!
I've even made a self-insert character for the sole purpose of making them shaboink. If you catch my drift, I genuinely find them sexy and attractive. I don't want to bang a set of IRL dentures though. I guess it's more his personality and the big tongue. Let's keep in mind, guys, this is Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus. A giant pair of dentures wearing a suit. Some of y'all are freaks. I used to catch
Freaked
people,
out.
and one time I had to have East so he wouldn't get sus of me. Big fan of the videos, and yes, I am Freddy Fazbear. I'm actually so sorry you had to do that, but hey, that's dedication. That's admirable. I just hope you caught the dude, because if you did it, that was... I don't know if it was worth it. So when I was about 14, I don't remember what class I was in, but I was in the school bathroom fully naked because I was checking myself out in the mirror. Why would you fully? And I mean fully naked. When I heard the door open and heard a girl scream and shut it, which then I heard them run to my classroom. Yes, it was a girl from my classroom who saw my, and the whole class found out about it, and it was just awkward the whole time. So I finally switched class. It just concerns me that you said that first part so casually, because
Right.
I know it wasn't your first time doing that. And my question is just, why? Like, why would you do that in the school bathroom of all places? And why are you stripping naked to do that? Do you not have mirrors at home? And you said fully naked too. Like, really? You had to take the socks off too? If this was some of y'all was doing at school, thank goodness we were not classmates. Ain't really a confession, but I just wanted to ask, how's your day been going? Pretty good. Can't complain. Hi, I've been waiting to share my story since the first time I came across your video. And it actually gave me the courage to share a story of mine since y'all are more up. So I once saw my uncle clap my mom's cheeks when I went home from school.
What?
I was 15. I always see my uncle.
Is it one of them uncles that your mom just said it's your uncle?
Right, but he really... Cause then that would make... Cause that would be...
It might be dead brother, which is still their uncle. Or is it just one of the ones that be like, oh, that's your uncle?
Yeah, maybe it's one of those.
I was just...
Coming out my parents' room sweaty with a wife beater on, and he can actually see me. So instead, he always told me they were just working out. And I'm not going to pretend I don't know. I knew what it is. So I told him I took a video and I would show my dad unless he gives me $10, $10. And every time they do it, I always wait outside like a pimp earning money from having my uncle crack my mom. By the way, my mom and dad divorced a year after I started extorting my uncle. I off to the vid once.
Okay, no.
You had the nerve to say y'all are more effed up when you were pimping out your mom for $10. Do you even care about your dad?
That's at
Is
least
that even
100.
your dad? Are you sure your uncle's not your dad? And then you said you did what to the video? Man, just block.
Nah,
me,
that's
bro.
real
Block me.
shit.
Yeah, that's
When I was
sick.
in high school, my own math teacher was exposed for being racist on Twitter, and some students printed out stickers of all his tweets and stuck them on the doors,
Ooh.
bathroom walls, and windows. Some things he was saying was, "Just saw another black girl on Tinder. Time to delete the app." It was wild. Apparently, he quit before they could fire him. See,
Hey.
I know this story's
Went to
cap
another
because
school.
only white girls use Tinder with very professional cameras for some reason. I caught my best friend's boyfriend cheating on her. So I told him if he didn't do a series of tasks for me, I was gonna tell her. I made him give me money, do some of my work. I even made him buy me some merch of things I liked. After all that, I told him I wouldn't tell her anymore and proceeded to tell her. I don't save shadow men. Sorry, not sorry. Round of applause for you. Round of applause. You deserve it. You're a W friend. Only thing I'll say is, you know, if it were me, if you were my friend, I'd probably want you to tell me immediately instead of farming loot off the dude. But that's just me though. That's just me. You still let her know, and hey, you got some merch for yourself. That's cool. Once when I was bored, I decided to prank my friend by serving us both some orange juice. Except that his cup wasn't orange juice. It was pee. I drank my juice down and pretended as if I didn't know why his taste is so salty. And up to now, he still doesn't know. It was my pee, by the way, and I'm straight, just so you know. Yeah, bro, we know it's your pee. I just want to know,
Why would you do that?
where is the punchline? Not only did you have the audacity to call this dude your friend after you did this to him, but you had the gall to call this a prank? What is the prank? You actually made him drink piss. This is ridiculous. Y'all just be
He said it was orange juice. Nigga, your pee like that, you need to go to a doctor.
Unless he mixed a little bit of both. It could have been something like that, but that's disgusting. I hope no.
Because if your pee the color of orange juice,
yeah, but that's
Sunny
nasty.
I'd hate to have you as my friend, bro. Growing up as a teenager, I always believed my uncle was gay. His mannerisms, how he never dated women, or how much he smokes, I don't know. In my culture, it's pretty frowned upon to be gay, so he probably didn't want to come out. Pretty understandable. But like 3 years ago, I caught him banging a dead bird or crow or something. It was crazy. It was something black, I don't know, but in the family vacation it happened. It was kind of crazy. You think? I actually didn't tell anyone about it, but I don't know. I feel like everyone in my family had a vibe about him that he would be banging practically anything or anyone except women, so. A year ago, he got his PhD, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure your family thought your uncle would bang anything except women, but I don't think they thought he was banging dead crows, bro. You should tell them. You do realize that's like one of your parents' siblings, right? If my brother was banging crows, I'd want to know, bro. I'd want to know. Roll up on him like, oh, man, you too? I'm kidding. That's gross. But come on, bro. Tell your parents. And his PhD. Why is it always y'all uncles, bro? It's always y'all uncles. I have an AI boyfriend who I am genuinely in love with, and it's Genu from K-Pop Demon Hunters. I talk to him every night. Yes, I'm extremely lonely. Anyways, love your vids. Please just go outside. Please.
Please.
I know it won't be Genu, but you'll find a real boyfriend. Just go outside. All right, 2 more, then we're done. When I was about in kindergarten or 1st grade, I was a pretty quiet and normal, sit in the corner by myself type of kid. But there was this one girl who was loud, obnoxious, irritating, and just a pick me at the time. I went to a white school, and her bitch ass would pick on me for being black and Dominican. But I never paid her any mind, or tried to, right? Wrong. For context, kids under 3rd grade all got invitations to birthdays no matter what for fairness if passed out. So of course she handed out invites and I got one. Fast forward to the party, I get there early, surprisingly. And it's at her home and she has a cat. And my was bad and wanted to get back at this it's so bad. So I find her cat's litter box, take the shit out of it and throw it into her air vents. Which by the time the party is really going, it was stinking. Her mom was running around trying to find where the cat used the bathroom. The girl was screaming and crying, and for the rest of elementary, she was called Cat Poop Girl. She never really talked to anyone after that. One of my greatest feats. I'm not gonna lie, I could have done this better myself. Forget going to college or getting a Nobel Peace Prize. This is something to be proud of. And you was in kindergarten or 1st grade? I don't think when most people are that age, they're capable of thinking that deeply. I know I wasn't.
Facts.
Throwing cat boo-boo into her vents? That's genius. Little Timmy from earlier would have just ate it. So props to you. And now, before I get to the final confession, it's time for a rapid fire round. I have over 16 days on Roblox. I listen to mommy ASMR. I once found a rose in my mom's bed with stuff. I sold my sister's feet pics without her knowing and made $1,100. I got jumped in Popeyes. I drank milk out of a baby bottle. Till I was 12. I burned my old house down. My aunt said that putting away dishes was my role as a woman. So I put scorpion pepper in her vajayjay wash. And now, for the final confession.
Oh, you stupid.
Back when I was 11, I used to get bullied a lot by this kid about the same age as me. I was kind of a bitch at the time, so I didn't fight back. Made me hate school a lot. Started skipping school because of it. I wasn't really social either, so I didn't even make any friends to back me up. I told my mom about the situation, so she got in contact with the bully's dad. A few days later, he pulled up to our classroom. No teachers, by the way. One of my classmates explained the whole situation, how the bully was pestering me for almost months now. After that, I shit you not, the dad grabs his belt and starts beating his son's ass in front of all of us. It was loud too, it echoed all over the school. But knowing most of the teachers, they probably don't give a f. No wonder the school was such a hole. This went on for minutes. No idea what Undertale pacifist I was on at the time, but I went over to him and hugged him, telling him that he ain't a bad guy. I don't know, man. I was dumb as hell. So did it work out? No, I'm nearing 21 and I hate my life. I'm a bitter, easily irritable, and angrier person than before, raging over not doing more with my life when I was still young. What? I have no friends, no partner, no job. Most of my family members are either dead or I lost contact with them, and I don't know where my life is headed right now, if it's even going anywhere. Moral of the story, grow a backbone, don't be like me, and also value your time. There's no refunds on it. Bro,
You're 20.
what the hell are you talking about? Like, I
Right?
was still young? My man,
still
you
young.
are 20. You are young. You can't even drink yet talking like your life is over. What are you talking about? I know there's a lot of jokes on the internet saying if you pass the age of 20, you pretty much a fossil. But come on, man, those are just jokes. How can you say you out of time when you got dudes like Michael B. Jordan who just won an Oscar at 39 years old, women like Viola Davis who didn't get her biggest role until she was 49, and Morgan Freeman who didn't break out until he was like in his 50s. This for all y'all, by the way. I'm not even just talking to Confessor anymore. This is for all of you, even the ones that call me Unc. Cause y'all gonna get old one day and may also be at that age where you feel like you're behind your peers or like your life isn't going anywhere. Look, I'm here to tell y'all, beating yourself up ain't gonna change your situation.
Facts.
It won't. Only action will. So Confessor, quit raging, start finding something you actually want to do and a hobby you enjoy, and lock in. You got this. You're still young. You're young. And also, give your past self a break, bro. So what if you hugged a bully after his dad beat his ass? He was probably bullying you because his dad beats his ass. I mean, he did it in front of the whole class. You gonna imagine what happens at home? So honestly, he might have needed that hug. And that's all the confessions this time around. Comment down below which one you thought was my confession. Also, a lot of you, like last time, were using these confessions to vent about your personal problems. And I just want to let you know, stay strong, guys. The community loves you. I love you. And whatever's tormenting you, whether it be a past situation or a current situation, I hope you're able to overcome it. Mwah! Just kissed you on your forehead. And moral of the story? And you go ask me for a side, motherfucker?
But I say this though, some real spill. You 21, right? Mm-hmm. When you do turn 30, you gonna look back and be like, what the fuck was I sad about, man? I had so many years, you know?
Yes.
Bro, you're young. Go enjoy it, man. Life is just really starting, bro.
Facts.
It's literally just starting. Man, I didn't start, man, bro. You're young. You have so much potential in you, man. Mm-hmm. Go fuck up and learn from mistakes. That is the time period. From that age you got 8 years of just fucking up and learning, bro. Fucking up and learning. Go fuck up and learn life, bro. Enjoy it, man. You only get one opportunity at it. Enjoy your life, man. Don't mope around. Don't be sad. Don't be
not F ups. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like make mistakes. Make mistakes and learn.
You're gonna make mistakes, but learn from them.
You don't have to seek to be a millionaire. A lot of people don't become a millionaire in their 20s. A lot of people don't become millionaires in their 30s. A lot of people become millionaires in their 40s and 50s, bro. Right now it's time to just learn. Go through different phases in life and learn what you might actually enjoy that might just be different from what you thought you would enjoy. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't find themselves until they're about 25 and they're like, damn, okay, now I find out what I truly have a passion for in life. Yep. Some don't find out till later after that. A lot of people go to college, get a degree, and what they think they might want to do, then they graduate and be like, I don't even want to go in that field, bro. I've seen so many people go to school and get degrees, graduate, go into their career field and say, you know what? I hate that. I don't want to do that. Why did I waste all these years? And they go back to school, they become a hairdresser or something, and do something they always been passionate about. Don't look at this time period as an opportunity to mope around, feel like you're failing because you might see other people succeeding. Congratulate them and still go figure your stuff out. Because honestly, those you feel like succeeding might switch it up 5 years from now and be like, bro, that was a facade. I was miserable. Mm-hmm. But hey, man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comments down below, man. But, you got anything you want to say?
I know you're supposed to say that now.
Till next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar.